Are negotiations in contested divorce cases done in court or outside of court? Does the judge have any role in these negotiations?
Both. They're done both in court, out of court. The judge definitely has a role. In almost all of my cases, the judge, him or herself, will get involved in settlement discussions at the very least to gauge how far apart the parties are in terms of settlement. The judge's court attorney will get involved in settlement negotiations. Sometimes there's what's called a settlement part. So sometimes the judges will send the case out to a referee to attempt to negotiate a settlement. The judges, the referees, the court attorneys, they're really there just to make settlement suggestions. So if they hear wife's attorney is saying, husband's attorney is saying, just based on their, humble experience and as a neutral voice in the mix, sometimes they can think of alternatives that the attorneys haven't really thought of. Sometimes they will opine on behalf, if you're meeting with the referee or the court attorney, sometimes they will opine and say, well, I know my judge, and, let's say the husband is making a certain settlement position on a given issue. That court attorney or that referee may say, I don't think my judge would grant that. Or I don't think the odds are in your favor. So you may want to come down off your posture a bit and rethink that, because otherwise, the hint there is you may be spending a ton of money and not getting the result that you're putting forth. And then really all you're doing is setting up a possible appeal if the judge doesn't grant that to you. And then the attorney has to have a discussion with their client. Okay, how much is it worth it for you to get to that point? Is this an issue that you want to spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 or more pursuing, and then also, budget out a possible appeal from there? Or is there any kind of wiggle room? So, a lot of times after meeting with a referee, court attorney, or judge, you're able to have a more pointed discussion with your client about how hard their settlement posture really is.